It's lucky about that. So again, going back to the book of Second Esdras, when you read into it, it's just plague upon plague of what's going to befall modern day Babylon, modern day Asia, Egypt, and Assyria. Those being code words, for Babylon the Great. And it's funny because this past week we were talking about it, how the inhabitants of America are your average day, Edomite, and even of course the choices of our people. They have not seen the realities, right, of their what's the word, of their illusion of safety. All right, it's just too normal, right? People pretty much have received their ounce of normality, right, post C-19, but even prior, right? Our people have no idea what's coming to them, because right now they have that sense of freedom, and that's all gonna change in a snap of a finger. Right, that's sudden destruction, as the scriptures talk about, man. And the thing is, in that show, right, as I mentioned before, in The Walking Dead, it's always a common thing where this this uncertainty of whether am I gonna eat or not, or my people are gonna eat or not, my children, my wife, right? That hanging thought is gonna rain on these people heavy, because here it is. Remember, the Lord's gonna put a spirit on these people to where they're gonna spare none. Actually, I'm gonna bring that out right now. This is it's a long chapter, right? This is 2nd Ezra 16, and I'm gonna jump around a little bit. I'm gonna jump to verse 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." And it's funny because, but still, in verse 71, it says, "But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." And not only are you going to have people blaming the true prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, even like they did in Rome, right? Fearing us for today's problems, like the current government and their draconian laws, which the word draconian means extreme. And you could say even during C-19, the extremities of people, and even that mask mandate, man. All right. And it's gonna be way worse. Not anything that's, again, not anything that this world has ever seen. And yet, that uncertainty and the things that you see on TV, and the drama and the horror, that's still gonna come 10 times worse. And the thing is, it's not like it's not just completely fiction, but here it is. I want to make that point too, where you have it. If brothers ever walked long miles and long stretches of just on your daily walks, if I can ever have done so, me personally, I think the longest I've ever walked might have been at least 10 miles, right? But if brothers ever walk long distances, you realize how bad it can be. Imagine a time where there's no electricity, right? Because the thing is, in the back of your mind, that you'll be all right. You can call the Uber. You can go to your 7-Elevens and get your electrolytes in, and after that long walk. But here it is, no internet during that time, no GPS, right? You can't think about it now, but sometimes if you're in the moment, if brothers can realize how bad it can be, how bad it will be, right? Because here it is, Lord's gonna have it to where misfortune is gonna be back to back, right? I'm actually gonna bring that out. And bear. Yeah, this is Amos 5:18. "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." And the thing is, we actually desire the day of the Lord, because we know, here it is, we not only do we know the true names, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we also know that what we have been doing, the things that we're supposed to do, like waiting faithfully, right? Doing and prophesying of the things to come, because that is going to have it to where we're going to receive that safety, right? Where that sudden fear is not going to shake us, all right? Shake the flesh. It will. But we're going to be delivered from the said perils. And we're going to bring that out too. All right. And it says here, "As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it." All right. So that's right. So here it is. You flee from one thing, you think you survived, and here it is, another danger, another peril is going to meet you there. All right, one that was more dangerous and worse than before. All right, and it's funny because that's literally what that show was about. And the reason why I keep mentioning it is because, again, during my rewatches, I was pretty much binge watching it. All right, and it's just it's just inducing. Here it is. It's just back-to-back plagues, because here it is. You have people suffering from starvation, people looting homes, people going as far as to go into these old even correctional facilities, to police departments, to police stations, to fire stations, doing everything they can for the sake of survival. So people just won't meet their fate, which is what, death, man. All right, or falling into the hands of cannibals and hell, even bandit groups, man. I even go as far as to say that even rape groups are going to be a common thing, man, where people just banding up together for the sake of just getting with the woman just for pleasure, because even they will know that what the end of the world is pretty much here, or the apocalypse, as some people may call it, man. All right. And again, this is the same reason why we just, not only do we desire the day of the Lord, we desire to see Yahweh Shem Yahushai actually delivering from these same things, man. This is Second Ezra, back in Second Ezra 70, verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Yeah, and the reason why is because what? It's for the lack of food, man. All right? And also the fact that the Lord is going to put a spirit onto them to the fact where they can spare none. What? It's going to be to the point where, and I mentioned this a few videos back, where even men are going to try to seek death and shall not find it. They're going to seek to literally end their own life, and they're just not going to be able to achieve it. All right? They're going to be met with different altercations, right? To the fact where that pain and also that what's the word? That stress might even just kill them themselves, man. Right? But nevertheless, what we're looking to be that man that's going to be that hiding place from the wind. Meaning, when everyone else is looking for food and water, the Lord's going to have it happen to where it's just going to come to us just like that. It's pretty much just going to fall into our lap, right? Because here it is, while the rest of the world was partying it up, like in the times of Noah, all right, not investing in faith in the name of Yahweh Shai, we were at that time, man. We ourselves have been putting off the majority of pleasure and the worldly things to make sure that we are in the right. So before that day comes, we're prepared for it, man. It's gonna be a bad time out here. All right, it's not for no reason. It's not just for the sake of saying it or because it sounds nice. Hell no. Nothing we're saying here is nothing that the scriptures even say sounds nice, man. All right, the scriptures literally tells you to mourn, to bewail your children. The reason why is because destruction and plagues are at hand, man. This is Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water, and a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock, and a weary land. Hey, wait, just a question to myself and brothers, but when is the last time I can have been in a building without electricity? Warm water. We were discussing this even this past Wednesday camp, man. All right, how people literally have to get used to this to where buildings just become brick and stone, right? Bare bones, sticks. Try to survive a harsh winter doing that. And just remember, all that came from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, because of the great sin. All right, then of course prophecy. What that destruction is at hand, man. All right, there's gonna be huge crying for what? For joy to come again, man. But what, as the scriptures say, that mirth of the land is gone. You see? So I'm gonna get to the point. Second Ezra's, what was it? Yeah, 16. I'm gonna go to the point. This is Second Ezra 16 and 73. It says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." You see? And we're definitely in great eagerness to see how Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to make known really his presence more and more, even like how he did in the ancient world, man. How his mercies and also his miracles are going to be really put in front of our eyes. All right, and that's definitely going to be one of the great rewards that's coming to his men that hearken unto him now. All right, the believers of the word, right? Next verse, it says, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift themselves up." But that was pretty much the point, man. All right, to neither doubt, for the Yahweh Shem Yahushai is your guide, and that comes from the fact of what the things that we're doing now. Not to mention, yeah, there will be hopeful men of the Lord that will wake up in the last hour, right? In the midst of that same trouble, and this is one thing to remember, especially during that time, even as the Apostle Paul said, there's no need that I write unto you, because we know the seasons perfectly. We have the visuals for us, even in these different TV shows and movies that we watch. One thing that we have to know is that this society is just prone, all right, to falling into pretty much just total anarchy, man. All right, to look around you and the fact that you're able to see that these people, they have no chance, all right, because of the fact that they're still clinging on to normality, all right. But nevertheless, we see the vision, and we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushai will indeed deliver us from the same, all right, from those days of trouble. All right, so those on this video was edifying. I'm gonna close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders, Agri Muslim, men who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings be unto you, full of Akim, your brothers that also push out this word in truth, sincerity, and in faith. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.